Oh, that's new. That didn't used to be there. Sick. Share. Copy. Close this. Close this. Close this. Close this. I'm going to go here. Stuff. Gotta get this in the other personal creations. Okay, now that's done. I forget, where do you even see there are 0 viewers because this is how we roll. Wait, hold up. What is this? No? Oh, well, cool. Not what I meant to do, but cool. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, somebody joined. What's up? I don't know who you are, so feel free to hop in chat and chat away. Just working out the kinks right now. Oh boy. Okay, let's open up Ableton. Hey, too. Howdy, welcome everybody. Cheers. So, welcome to the stream. Oh, we lost somebody, Sag. So today I am working on getting a couple of things done for the Land of Diegoon. One, namely, being a bigger project for release here on YouTube. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Put user in timeout. No, I'm not going to do that. I've only streamed a couple times on YouTube before on my other channel, so figuring out the editor, the viewport here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. So what's everybody up to today right now? What's going on? I'm just going to pull up this file real quick, and then I should be able to share my screen so you can kind of see what I'm working on. Where did I put that? My computer organization is awful. I have some, but yeah, just got done with English class. Nice. Gotta love English. Am I right? I mean, there's worse classes. I don't love math. So some people love it. I am not one of those. I need to turn this up so I can hear myself better. There we go. Testing. Let me know. How does this sound? Oh, okay. That's clipping a little bit, I think. Hello? Testing, testing. Does that sound good? Anybody? Or does it sound like garbage? It's good. Good. Okay. Music. Not. It's. I don't know why I have it under music. This is not music. TLoD. Do, do, do. Yes. So I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. You guys are going to have to tell me if you can see it. Because, yeah. Let's see. Share screen, window. How's this going to work? It's not. Okay. I wasn't sure. I had a feeling. But okay, this actually works out really well. Like, huh? Neat. Okay, can you guys see that? You should be able to. But you can see it. Sweet. Here's the real question. Will you guys be able to hear this? Just a minute. It's moving a little slow because I'd be curious. Let me just make sure this is proper. Okay, yeah, you can't see that. Scarlet Solo and Scarlet Solo. All right, let me know. You probably can't, but let me know if you can hear this. It's playing right now, so either you can or you can't. Anything from that? If it's anything, I need to find. Yeah, okay, I kind of figured because I'm sharing it from Chrome the same way I would with Discord. Okay, but we're all good. So today, let me give you a quick rundown. If without spoiling anything, I know I've talked about this a little bit on Discord before, but I'm working on a video, and this video is going to be like, I mean, I don't play D&D, but I know a lot of people who play D&D like to have music or ambient type stuff going on that sets the mood of whatever the area they're in. And I know there's other uses. That's just like the most prominent one in my mind. So I'm creating something that kind of works for that, but also is filled with lore. That was cheesy. But yeah, it's going to be themed to the Land of Diegoon. It's going to be going up on the channel in a couple of weeks. It's almost done audio wise, but I'm still working on the visuals because that's half the thing. Oh, I think we have somebody else join. I don't know how long ago that was, but welcome. Say hi in chat if you feel so obligated to do so. Would love to say hi and know who's even here. But yeah, so that is what I'm working on, and I have so a couple weeks ago, two again. Oh, I think. So my cousins that are helping work on this universe, we're over. We watched the Mario movie. It was a swell, jolly good time. However, that we as one does, and we recorded a bunch of voice lines for this. And I'm not playing any of those. You have to listen. The video comes out. But I am working on recording a couple of more lines. It was really good. What was really good? The Mario movie? Is that what we're talking about? What was really good? Anyway, while I wait on your response, so I am going to record those and then mix them into the mix. Where do I'll probably I need like 12 more. Yeah, the Mario movie, it was good. I do have like a couple of small gripes with it. Not gripes. That makes it sound bad. I really enjoyed the movie. Visually, it looked amazing for an animated movie. Originally, when the first movie was coming out under Illumination, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but they did a really good job. The lore is good too. Yeah, thank you. Um, but when they announced that Illumination was making the movie, I was like, is it going to feel like Despicable Me and just be cheesy fart jokes? Thankfully, it wasn't. But yeah, the second movie they took that up a whole nother level with Mario Galaxy. Music was great. The plot speed and the pacing of the movie was not great. In all honesty, it was very boom, 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 very reference, 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 which was fun, but on like a story level, it wasn't that deep. And I hope the next one they go a little bit deeper, but it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't in terms of like you know, as a movie in general, it's fine. Sorry for the squeaking. I'm trying to adjust my pop filter. As a movie, it was fine, but it wasn't phenomenal in that sense. But I still absolutely loved it as a Mario fan. Here, just a sec. Yeah, I'm a Mario fan. If you can, Lego Mario Kart car. Oh, I'm about to lose Mario. Um, Nintendo Game Boy. Not actually. It's Lego, which is this thing is insane. The cartridge can literally come out. But I'm getting distracted. Just a sec. But yeah, all that goes to say that movie's good. I enjoyed it, fun, but there's a couple things I would actor and producer of the Mario Sunshine movie or whatever comes next. But let's get into it. I want to open. Oh, where did it go? Where did I put that file? Um, I definitely agree with some of those because it was pretty rushed. Well, yeah, no, like I'm not gonna stand here and diss the movie. It's one of those movies where if you're well, first off, if you're a kid, you're gonna love it. Even if you don't really care about Mario, you're probably gonna love it. And then as like a teenager going into adult that age, you probably want to have a little bit more of a liking for Mario, which I would say would be a majority of people. If you don't like animation as an adult, then that's just whatever. But if you enjoy animation, if you have even some enjoyment of Mario, then you'll probably enjoy the film. Otherwise, it's it's fine. It's not anything insane. It's not mind shattering. It's a very basic plot, but it was fun. And it did, yes, digging and did enjoy the whole thing. Filled Mario Maker references, obviously Galaxy, Odyssey. I did not expect the dragon to be in the movie. Like, what? I guess I should say minor spoilers. I'm not. That's not really at all a big deal. But my dad really loved it. Yes. Yes, those were so cool. When they dropped a week before the movie was coming out that Star Fox, when Rob, I was like, "What?" But when they announced Star Fox was gonna be in the movie like a week before it came out, I was like, "First off, why did you announce that when we're so close?" But oh well. And then but I saw it and I was like, "Is he just like is the Star Fox universe the same as the Mario one according to the movie?" And they actually end up explaining that he's just from another universe, which was bizarre and really weird, but also really fun. Um, okay, I am so looking for. Dude, this is fun. It's just chill, you know? Uh, okay. So I need ideally 12 more voice lines, maybe anywhere from 12 to 24. 12. We're gonna just, you know, I need a we need chat button. Oh no, we got no more people anymore. Anyway, I've been working on the railroad. Oh, two people left and two people are back. Hello. um, what am I doing wrong? Hello? Is it just that I? Yeah, let me just try. Let me make sure I'm not recording over anything else. Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, it's recording. We're good. Whoa! Explanation mark. Um, let's when I learned how to properly use controls to get through Ableton, that made my life 10,000 times easier because I used to always take my hand, I'd reach forward and I'd use my pad, and then I'd go back and I'd use my mouse. And I knew there was a way. I just was too lazy to figure out. But when you hold command or shift and start to use the scroll wheel, all of my problems were fixed and I can navigate through the software properly like a real human. Hey, we got a like. Woo. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just probably going to record a ton of these in this section and then I'll spread them out where they need to be. Uh, I need to like work into the voice. Welcome to Uncopily. I'm not even pronouncing. Uncopily. 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 Welcome to Uncopily. 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 I cannot pronounce the own names I'm making up for this world. This is bad. Where's my? Okay. Close, but not quite. Uncopily. Does that sound right? That's not what I'm actually wanting to record, but does that sound right? I recorded the close, but not quite. It almost sounds like I can't believe, which is not intentional, but kind of funny. I can't believe. I can't believe. I can't believe. Welcome to Uncopily, the finest skyport in all of Mundastera. Should I give the actual spelling, or should I just let you keep struggling? That take was bad, but I pronounced it right anyway, so that's good. Welcome to Uncopily. That's not how you pronounce it. Blech. I keep doing it wrong. The feeling when knee surgery. I never got in on that joke. I never understood it. I still don't. No, you're getting farther away now. I never got in on the knee surgery joke. I don't really understand it, but I heard it a bunch and saw it online all the time. And somebody brought it up the other day, so now it's stuck in my head. Welcome to Uncopily, the finest skyport in all of Mundastera. Do I switch mics? Maybe I switch to my nice mic. Yeah, I'm switching mics because I used the other one last time. So this is going to go dead for a second with volume. Okay. Maybe testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Haha. This sounds so much better. Can you hear me now? Hopefully you can. I do not like the placement of my pop filter right now. Sweet. By the way, Shadow Drake. I don't know how that's pronounced, spelled out. Are you someone who just follows here on YouTube, or are you in Discord? Because I can't keep track of who's where. Because we do have some fans there on YouTube. It do sound more clear. That is a more expensive microphone, so I would very much hope so. It's in the grand scheme of microphones, it's not that expensive, but it's twice the price of my last one. Anyway, used for the last recording session. I'm from Discord. Okay. If I may ask, who beeth ye? Or is your name the same on Discord? It very well could be. If you are, I'm not seeing your name being the same. Mysterious man. Okay, let's record that line. Shaking mic. It's the same on Discord. Oh, wow. I'm just blind. Are you Sam Bowman? One of those two. Am I just losing my mind? And if you're not in my server, you are more than welcome to join if you would like. Shameless plug. But genuinely, I can't find you in my server list. So, it's the same on Discord. Welcome to Oconpoli, the finest skyport in all of Mundastera. They're spiking. That is very loud. Okay. Cool. Well, thanks for joining once again, and if you're ever interested in joining another server where we have some channels to talk about the stuff and also just generally other stuff that I do, you are more than welcome to. Let me know and I can send you an invite, but no pressure at all. Genuinely. I am in more servers than I'm in active in. I don't need to join more. I could cut down on some. I'm yapping. Let's listen to this. Okay, yeah, that sounded really bad. Where are my foam panels? I'm not using them properly. I might be able to make this work better. Oh, there they are. See, when I recorded the last voice lines, I was in our treehouse, which ironically is much better soundproof than what I'm working with right now. So I am doing my best to make this sound better than it does. So forgive me if I'm blocking part of the camera at the moment. You do what you gotta do, am I right? Gotta make the dream happen. This is also why I probably will not be recording my songs, final takes anyway, down here. Okay, we're essentially creating a rinky-dink, spinky-wink sound room. I don't know how well this is going to work because it is not surrounding, but we're going to test it. Welcome to Oconpoli. Not that I pronounced it right. We're just gonna roll with it because it will be in the background anyway, so you won't hear it very much. Okay, that was cool. I promise I have a better work faster than this. Welcome to Oconpoli, the finest skyport in all of Mundastera. I'm going to turn down the gain a little bit so that it's not clipping as much. Welcome to Oconpoli, the finest skyport in all of Mundistera. That line, while relevant to this piece of media, is very much so probably not true. Okay. I need to look up Elion. Elion, brother. Elion. 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 Elion, brother. Elion, brother. Come, come. Elion, brother. There's so many things that I can't decide if I want to like explain now. Like I want to explain them now on stream because I get really excited explaining things about the world, but I also don't want to explain them and like basically kill all of the impact that it has learning about it in like other pieces of media I want to create. Ugh, I hate being a creator. I actually love it, but it's also the worst when you like the situations like this. You want to spill the beans on the lore. I'm gonna record that again. Hey, come, come, Elion, brother. Welcome. Hey, come, come, Elion, brother. Lol, so true. It's like you have all these things, and if you tell them, it spoils a bunch. Um, but they're the coolest parts, and like the other stuff is cool, but not quite as cool. You know what? I'm gonna show something cool. How familiar are you with the Diegoon? Why am I pronouncing it like that? The Diegoon. I'm pronouncing it wrong after correcting people. Obviously, the namesake of this world. But how familiar with it are you? There was one short I did about it. Uh, yeah, tell me that, and then that'll tell me how much I have to explain after, so I can show you this other piece. Um, secret lore drop? Ha, not actually. But there is something I do want to show from here. I do a lot of sketching in class. I'm homeschooled, but I have one class this semester, and then I'm done with high school. And this isn't really lore relevant, but this is, well, actually, it might be. I'm not going to explain. Why would I? That's cool. Where's the piece I'm looking for, though? Oh, there it is. I've asked Dodd this before, but how would you start learning about the lore? Oh, okay. Good question. I don't know. I'm kidding. I do have it. Not that much. I just read a little from your teaser page. Okay, no, that's totally fine. That is honestly probably the most of what you'd hear so far. Actually, I want to show you. Do I have that picture on here? I want to show you what the Diegoon originally was. I will get to your question here in just a second, Nat. So, and pull it up here. So I want to. The Diegoon is. It sounds like Diegoon. I'm realizing so much that like the way I'm pronouncing it, while unintended, sounds like the way that people have mispronounced it. And in all honesty, it kind of works. Like throughout the world, you have different pronunciations of the same word. That's like due to not dialect. Why is the word not coming to me? Accent. There we go. Uh, I'm getting sidetracked, but basically that Diegoon could still also work. Let me find that picture. Accent. Yes, accent. Um, if I shared this page, you guys would see so many things. Oh, yes, here's the picture. Computer, stop being slow. Computer. Can I like expand. Okay, this works. Maybe. Can I? Okay, the quality of this photo is not going to be great, so please bear with me. But I'm going to share a different screen real quick. Window. So this is the first good drawing that I ever made of a Diegoon. And I don't dislike it, but tell me one thing that feels unique, distinct, or different about it from anything else you've ever seen. I'll wait. I'm not going to wait much longer. Basically, my point is there isn't. It's very basic. And while the idea in my head is still, I want it, okay, little short thing. I think I talked about this in a YouTube short, but the Ekron, if you've seen the Avatar, the Blue People Avatar movies, James Cameron's films, I only very recently watched them. I thought they were kind of cool beforehand because if you know me, you know I'm a big Disney nerd, or if you get to know me after not that long. And I've got a Disney World a number of times, and they have an Avatar themed land at Animal Kingdom and a ride where you get to fly on the Ekron. Yes, I've seen two of those. Cool, sweet. And the Ekron are very much so meant to be dragon-like creatures. I mean, look at them and you realize that pretty quickly. But they feel very different from anything else you've ever seen. They don't just feel like a dragon plus this different feature. They feel like their own thing. And that's what I want the Diegoon to be like. And right now, looking at this image, it's not even close. So I'm still working on how to. I've been to Disney World. Sweet. Yeah. So have you been to Pandora, the World of Avatar at Animal Kingdom? Have you ridden Flight of Passage? Um, but yeah, so I want the Diegoon to be unique in its own right. And this is a decent base right here. I'm pointing this direction because my screen is on the other side compared to the stream. But it's not quite what I want. So we're working on it. But this is a baseline. So you've not um it's so good. It's such a good ride. I had to Oh, what do you know? Exactly. My point is proven in that statement. You had a kite that looked like this. If it was original, you would not have had a kite that looked like this. um, so yeah, that is what I'm trying to get at there. Now let me pull up. I cannot. I need to do something so you don't see other things. How do I want to do this? Okay, I'll just show it to them. No, that will look very bad. Just a sec. Let me send this to my computer. Pull up the picture. You guys are about to have the first glimpse ever of this fully unique creature. Prepare yourself. That was not it by texts. Loading. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Drag this onto my desktop real quick. We're going to close. We are going to open it up. Oh, I forgot to do this. Hang with me. I have not forgotten your question either, Nat. I've forgotten the question, but I have not forgotten that I am going to answer it. If you're still here, somebody left. Let me share this image. Okay, so yeah, you're still here. Sweet. Window. There we go. So this is your first ever look at the Detrilip. At least that is my working name for it. The Detrilip is, if we keep that name, going to mean, be basically, I mean, you have, I was never good in biology, a genus. Yes. That's like what a cat and a tiger are a part of. They're part of the same genus. This is its own species, related to, but not the same as a Daigoon. It is, as you can see, maybe on the page, about 1.5 to 2 feet in length, and they are. Whoop, I've literally developed all of this in class earlier today over the course of an hour while also listening to economics. Good times. Anyway, it is a little mischievous creature that kind of think of it as a mix between a lizard, a dragon, a flying squirrel, and a monkey. That's probably not helpful, but um, where do I start? Basically, they are little flying slash gliding creatures that are somewhat predatorial. They're kind of like scavengers, I think, but also they'll dive into the water and basically like torpedo into it and snatch out fish and prey and other things like that. It doesn't only do it in the water, but it will. That's like the primary way it gets food. Hey, sweet. Thanks. Um, if can you see no, you cannot see my mouse. Dang. Yes, you can. Sweet. So I can highlight things. So these here are meant to be wings. Well, this whole thing is meant to be a wing, and there's a little hand like right there, sort of. I think those are going to be movable fingers, but then these right here are feathers. Hydrophobic, even more so than maybe like a bird, which I don't know how that actually works, but cool. It's got a tail. It's got this cool thing on its back. I genuinely don't know the purpose of that. This thing that runs along its back, but it looks cool. We'll figure out why it's there later. And then these little things here. But it can, dive in, torpedo into the water, and snatch out food and prey and all that type of stuff. And I think I'm gonna have them as like a pet. I think it would be really cool if instead of a parrot, you had these guys perched on the shoulder of some pirate or something. And then also little kids would be like, "Mom, Dad, I want one of these. Can we get one? Can we get a Detrillip?" Name pending. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for this character. You guys get that first peek there. So congratulations. You now know lore that even Dodd doesn't know yet. That's to answer the question, Nat. Let me screen share Ableton again real quick. Is it like the Fox thing in I actually don't know. Nausicaa? Is that how that's pronounced? I don't know what that is. If you want to enlighten me, feel free to. I would love to know. Is it flight purposes? Some planes have. Is the creature for flight purposes, or is something on the creature for flight purposes? If you wouldn't mind clarifying that. And while you do so, to answer your question, Nat, how do you get into the lore? Oh, I don't know. The fin on's back. Okay. Nazca Valley of the Wind. It's a Ghibli. Okay, so Studio Ghibli is something that I've still yet to watch, and I really need to. I can make myself feel cool and like hold my microphone like this, even though this is not powered on. I am getting off track. Where was I? I need water. So basically, it could work for flight. It actually might be really good for cutting through the water, is my thought. Actually, it would maybe need to be retractable. Maybe I make it retractable. That would be neat. So that when it's good for flight, but then when it dives into the water, it would cause drag, so it can like pull it in. That would be neat. Thank you for the idea. I will develop that more. And where to get started with the lore? Honestly, the biggest thing is probably just genuinely. That sounded bad. Sharks have them as well. Yes, yes. See, okay, so like it can work for swimming purposes, and maybe even like scare tactic, like if it's just below the surface of the water and you just see that snaking along the water top. But when they torpedo through the water, it would cause some significant drag because it's just like flopping back. It's like pulling. I can't show the physics because I am not a Detrolip. But pulls it in if it's that case. But whatever. When it comes to how to get into the lore, I would say that probably just following the YouTube channel, as you already are, is probably one of the best ways. I have a lot of stuff planned. I have a lot of different things. This Ableton project right here is going to be here up on the channel, and this is going to have some more hidden stuff in it. I'll make that clear. But when it comes to more overt stuff, I have some plans for um, releasing stories onto YouTube through the form of think of it kind of like an audiobook. All the stories I have right now are only about 3 pages long, and I want to adapt those into having like an opening segment, which stop hitting. I was just in a bad position. Give me just a second. I'm gonna get some water. I will come back to that thought. Love when I have a water bottle I didn't drink earlier, so now I just grab it. Anyway, yeah. Stories are something I'm going to be uploading to the YouTube channel here soon. They're going to be basically just me reading them with a little pizzazz, a little fun, a little ambient noise behind it. But stories. Why am I so short of breath right now? I just want to see the ear, nose, and throat people because I have a bunch of fun stuff. But anyway, stories on YouTube and content like this, YouTube shorts. I'm going to be doing some long form videos about world building, in which hopefully, if that's cool for some people, you can learn, my process of world building and apply it to your own stuff. But also, I'll be using the Land of Diegoon as a case study. Yeah, that's the right phrase. And basically kind of explore, here's what we did, and here's how you can do it. So that'll be cool. I am trying to decide what else I want. Actually, if you feel so obligated to, without leaving stream, actually, if you leave stream and come back, or if you have to leave stream, I'm not shaming you. But there's a YouTube post up right now that if I go to, okay, this is probably getting annoying for you guys. I'll keep my mouth shut for a moment. Posts. Having a good time. 26 subscribers. That's 2 more than earlier. Hey, the YouTube shorts are doing something. Good to know. Oh yeah, I already saw that. Switch which screen I'm sharing real quick. This one. Sweet. Is the posts page. Obviously, I get to see it from a point of view. But there's this nice little post that I put up here an hour ago, and it's got some questions like world building content. Do you want to see that? Lore explainers, something else, comment below. So, good time. Right at 1 hour. Uh, nope, nope, nope. Downstairs. I am back. Okay, I had to get. Why is my headphones giving out? They're not giving out, but okay, I had to do a couple things, and then I was hungry, and we have like nothing right now. We need to go grocery shopping, so I got a little bowl of cereal with the tiny bit of milk we had. It's not the best option right now, but I know what we're having for dinner or when. So we work with what we've got. Anyway, I got so off track. Nat, if you're still there, to answer your question in the most longest taking way ever, YouTube channel is the quickest or easiest way to follow the lore. It's going to be, for the time being, the central hub of all Land of Diegoon content. However, I am also working on some stuff on the website, which is essentially a glorified PDF. You know what? I'll just pull that up now. If you go to should still be showing, right? Okay, sweet. If you go to the landofdiegoon.com, bougie, Diegoon, it's not even that. Shiftingisles.my.canva.site. I can't get the name changed because I set it up as Shifting Isles on Canva, and then it won't let you change it unless you pay. But this is going to be kind of another hub for stuff. Right now, this landing page, my dog laid in the worst spot possible. This landing page is more of just a, it needs to be filled out. I need to do more in here. Maybe I'll do that on stream. But then you can go here and click on Shifting Isles. And that takes you to the game page, which, while not looking quite as clean, I want to go back to that, does have a lot more on it. It's actually got quite a bit of lore. But yeah, there's quite a bit of lore on here. in just like general world context, this is still true. Hopefully, beta version of the game coming. Get in touch. Oh yeah. So there's the main page. There's the about page, if it'll load. And I do mean a glorified PDF. They're just Canva pages linked together. This talks a little bit about the game, what is Shifting Isles, and how it started. There's how to play. This is probably really boring. The rule book, maybe that's cool. There's not really any lore in the rule book, but there is the rule book here. Some artwork. I need to get Dot on this page because it's worth. I don't know how much it's worth, but there's good amount of stuff here that he could very easily start speculating about and theorizing about. So I don't know why this image is messed up. It annoys me so much. Development. I need to do something with this again. This was kind of our updates page about how things are going with the world. The first one was the website's up, which ironically you would not see unless you've made it to the website. The team. Yes, you can meet who is all on the team behind this spectacular game and world. You've got myself as the project manager and game designer. I'm changing my title here soon. Not that titles really matter in the stage that we're in, but give it something a little bit more accurate. You've got Connor, who for a while was kind of in charge of this whole thing, especially the game. I've kind of taken over since he's gotten married and life has been life. College also was, takes up some time. And then you have Ethan, who's kind of got a lot to do with lore. Clayton, Braden, who are a mix of playtesters and idea generators. Oh, somebody new joined. Welcome. Oh, that's my dog's collar. And then Lucas, Timmy, and Joel, who Joel, I think is kind of funny. I put Joel occasionally joins in for playtests and offers feedback as a cousin and honorary team member. He brings the energy or brings fun energy to the table and has helped shape a few early ideas, even if he doesn't finish the round, which is hilarious to us. It's probably not very funny to you guys, but because he's only played a handful of times, but he like almost never finishes the game. He's younger. I mean, you can tell. Look at him. And then you got Timmy, who's playtester and gives like feedback. He gets excited about the world. He's fun. These three siblings, and then Ethan, Connor. Well, I scrolled past. Braden and Clayton. Ethan, Connor, Clayton, and Braden are all brothers. And then there's me. I've got a sister, but she is not doing anything. Wait. Oh, I forgot I linked this. If you click on my picture, it sends you to the Songsmith page. Funny. But nobody else has Instagram. Actually, Ethan does have Instagram now, but I don't know if it's anything more than a personal page. For whoever just joined, again, welcome. Just like to get you up to speed. I'm just kind of talking about things. I'm going through the website because Nat earlier asked about where she can find. Oh, I should replace that page. Okay, I'm going to do that now. I want to replace that with a proper image of what the YouTube page looks like now, because that was a while ago. But yeah, we're just talking Land of Diegoon, some Shifting Isles stuff, which if you don't know is the board game set in this world, and lore. And I'm eating cereal because we have like nothing else right now. But let me grab a proper photo from YouTube of what the page looks like now. And then I can drop that into the website. I will say, so the website is kind of breaking up into two parts. You have the part that I'm on right now, which I'm on a different page right now, but what you can see is the Shifting Isles page. And I need to do a little bit of work to kind of fix it up and update it, but that's going to be more or less dedicated to the game specifically. There is some lore stuff on there, but it's centers around the game and stuff to do with that. And soon, hopefully very soon, is going to be the home of the print and play early access version of the game to start getting feedback on it and all that type of stuff. But then there's the homepage, which when you first put shiftingisles.my.canva.site, which you can find that link on Instagram or on YouTube right there in the description or of the page link. It's right there. If you go to YouTube, you'll find the link right there. But the homepage will be more Land of Diegoon as a whole. And of course, YouTube has plenty. Oh, excuse me. I keep hiccuping. Land of Diegoon homepage has plenty more to offer as well. YouTube's got lore stuff. But I'm getting sidetracked. Let me snag a photo of the screen. I might replace this again later, but at least I can get something slightly more up to date. So what's everybody working on right now? Like, are we just listening to me yap, or do you have interesting lives that have things going on in them too right now? Or am I just background noise? Which totally get. I do that sometimes. I don't watch tons of live videos, but I will throw on stuff in the background. It's kind of just, listen to it while I do whatever. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? I've been at this for a while, an hour. Having a good time, having a good time. Dot is online. I'm gonna at him. At him. That sounds so weird. I'm gonna ping him. Watch him get off the moment I do. Dodd. Having a good time, having a good time. But I don't know any of the words to the song. Let me copy this link. I always see it on Instagram. It is very specifically, I see Spider-Man 2, and when Peter Parker locks in at college and is like doing all of his work flawlessly because he gave up Spider-Man and his life got like really good because it was really low beforehand. And it runs through, and the cap or the on-screen text just says "me" if I never downloaded Instagram, which is so sadly true. Not sure what. Oh, whoa! Not is definitely not part of the link. Not sure what you are up to, but we be talking lore and such over on YouTube. Some stuff not seen anywhere else yet. No pressure if you can't make it, though. Dude, chat is silent. Either everybody died or I don't know. Taking a bite of my cereal. Okay. Now let me add that picture in there. Connect. I'm not doing much at the moment, but I do have a super glue. What are we super gluing? If I may be so bold as to ask. Yourself to the chair. Yo, you stole the #1 spot from Nat. Don't stop me now. Because we're having a good time. Having a good time. Is it? Nope. Yes. Open. Sweet. Looks better than it did now. Now, if I just publish website, boom, ba-da-da-da-da, boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Now it's going to look like the website is more official. Actually, no, I want to change the way that's cropped real quick. The one I can talk about. Huh, nice. Niece. Neat. Me lacking the ability. Oh, no, don't do that. Undo. Undo. Ah. There we go. Having a good time. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this, but I'll give you guys a sneak peek slash like early thing. I'm hoping to like eventually have some sort of fan content thing. I don't know how exactly it's going to work, but where like you can create stuff. I don't know that it's going to be in universe content, but like, how do I phrase this? I want to do cool stuff. um, but I do want to have a way that like people can contribute, I guess. Um, that's not exactly what I'm trying to say. I mean that I do want to do that too, but I'm rambling about something that's not fully realized yet. So that was a loud ping. I wonder if now are we going to get Don on stream? Publish changes. Okay. So maybe Don will join. Anyway, now if I go to here, which page is this? And nope, don't lock. Refresh it. Having a good time. Having a good time. You know, this could be fun. Ask me questions about the lore. I demand ye, the peasants of the world. But if you guys have questions within reason, I will answer some lore questions. And you have no point of reference. You can just ask away because I don't have a whole lot of content out there. So if there's anything you want to know about the world, oh yeah, the new picture's up. Tell me. Oh, I can make it for a brief window. Sick. Now I am guessing. We might be getting Dodd on here, so this will be a good point for questions to be asked, answers to be had, maybe, and things said. Neat. He be joining. Neat. We will screen share this screen now. Ah, jump scare. Dot jump scare. Welcome to the first ever Land of Diegoon stream. You should feel something. Anyway, right now, I got very sidetracked, but I was what language did the character speak? Okay, this is an interesting one. I like this. English. Okay, that's really boring. But yes, yeah. So they speak English, but I'm working on dialect, not dialect. That's the wrong thing. Language. For them to speak in the world. I can't talk right now. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to work on another language for in the world. A couple. I have one word. Elion. Elion. I'm not going to tell you what that means though. Ooh, I like this question. This question has a very fascinating answer to it that will be very insightful to y'all to know. This is facts. English. So true though. But yeah, so we got a couple things I'm working on right now to catch you up to speed. I was kind of touring the website, which Dodd, if you don't know, there is a website. Website has lore. Next time you're looking for lore, check the website. It's in the YouTube uh, bar up at the top of the YouTube channel and on Instagram. So, and there's more lore being added soon. But I'm right now working on the, you know about this, the ambient audio project that I have going on and recording a couple of more voice lines for it. That way, it can be also filled with lore. And you hearing them now is not going to be a huge issue to anybody in the fan base. Probably, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, in the midst of this, if you guys have more questions about the lore, please ask away because I love hearing them. I'm just going to real quick remind myself what I recorded almost an hour ago. Yeah, I don't like that take. Yeah, we're going to redo that one more time. Come. How do we like this? Come, a lion, brother. No, not brother, friend. Come, a lion friend. 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 And safe journeys. Odd dost appear. That was bad. Let's see. I don't like that take. A lion friend. And safe journeys for you across the isles. My voice like changed. I'm not even listening to that. A lion friend. And safe journeys on to the no. Bleh. This is what I get for not writing them out beforehand. A lion to you and safe journeys. Yeah, we'll use that. Passage! Passage! Find your passage here! Boys, pull up the lines. Pull on the lines. We set out at dawn. I expect the ship to be ready by dawn. That is an order. Come on, be my offerings. You'll never find better entertainment here in Mondestera. I can assure you of that. That was so bad. To any who are watching this still, I'm sorry for that. Hmm. All right, it was good having you. See ya, Dodd. Prepare yourself for the reckoning, for the pain that is to be. Prepare yourself. I have what you need. No, that's bad. That's I can already feel how bad that is. I say down with Cardius. Down with it, I say. They have failed to protect us long enough. Pull together your arms, men. Go this. Have the prowlers got you down? Well, have I got just the thing for you? My emporium of wonderful items, all perfectly equipped to protect you from those menacing beasts. Indeed, they will do the trick for you. That end part will be cut, but whoa. Sail, sail! We've got a sail on the finest of jewelry here, some infused with even the most beautiful of sky crystals. Come, come! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, for good. I didn't believe it. Good for all. I didn't believe it. In fact, all they are is money-loving wenches. That's bad. But good for all. Please. Every action has. Hello? I realized my mic was off. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 testing 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 1 2 3 hello 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 now we're back. Had to go make a call real quick. Gonna record a couple more voice lines and then gonna probably have to wrap up. But let's not see. Uh, Good for all. Please, everybody has motivation, even if they're not willing to show us. Those wanderers are probably just after gold or power or fame. I don't trust them. Hmm. I could have swear I saw. I could have sworn I saw those stone boulders moving on my way into town. Uh, I could have sworn I could. Those were definitely moving. Those boulders were definitely moving. Oh, rubbish. I know it. They were moving. Those boulders were definitely moving. Oh, rubbish. You speak of fantasies and visions. I know it. I saw them. They were moving as I walked in. The boulders just up and started walking. Oh, please. You need some sleep. Okompoli really isn't my favorite of the ports, but it is cheap, and on my budget, that is really all I'm looking for. Where did my mouse go? That feeling when your mouse just disappears. There we go. Having a good time, having a good time. Du- 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 du. state of passage. Set sail in the morning. Next passage, set sail in the morning. Sharp on the sunrise. Next passage, set sail in the morning. Sharp with the sunrise. Ship set sail in the morning. Sharp as the sun do rise. Prepare for disembark. Ship set sail in the morning. Prepare her for takeoff. Ship set sail at the end of the hour. Prepare her for takeoff. And man your stations. Boarding ends now. Boys, get the ship ready. We set out in an hour. Boarding ends now. Oh, I do love the ships here. Some of them, while a little wretched, are not half bad. And of course, the royal ones, they're like floating cities of their own. They've got places to stay, rooms, food, everything you could want. There's no better way to travel between here and the next isle. Oh, do we have to make this travel again? I hate it. Oh, do we have to make this travel again? I do hate sky sickness as I get it every time. Oh, do we have to make this travel? I did again. Oh, must we make travel again? I'm getting sick from all this sky travel. If only the suppliers would actually give us what they promised when we left. Oh, you must try. Everybody must try. And what are the royal ships like? Oh, everybody must try them at one point in their life. They're beautiful, amazing works of craftsmanship. And of course, the amenities. Why, they make the days fly by so indeed fast. What are the royal sh- What are the royal ships like? Oh, they are magnificent. And what are the royal ships like? Oh, they're magnificent. And what are the royal ships like? Oh, the royal ships. They're magnificent. I cannot say this word to save my life. And what are the royal ships like? Why, they're magnificent, beautiful works of art. And of course, they have so much to do on board, you would never know you are sailing for days. That is, if you're taking long trips. Simple short trips do truly fly by fast. That's bad. And what are the royal ships like? I've never been on one. Oh, the royal ships are works of beauty, amazing craftsmanship. And on the longer flights, why, you would never know you're out for days at end with the amount of entertainment. There's always something happening on board. Of course, for the day trips, it only feels like a few mere hours. It is truly a sight to behold. This outbreak of war is really making things difficult. Yeah, I've not been able to fly the normal trails as of. Yeah, I've not been able to fly. Yeah, I've not been able to go do the normal trade routes as with all of these fighting. Indeed, many of the normal trade routes have been closed off or are too dangerous to take in the state of the world right now. It's making business difficult for us. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wretched creatures. They get into everything and steal all I have. Those wicked, nasty creatures. They're abominations. I don't want to see something like that in my shop ever again. Having a good time, having a good time. I've heard some say life cannot be created. Yet, the things I've seen, these constructs, these creatures, they're terrifyingly real. Not quite human, but they're not dead. There's something in their eyes. I What kind of name is Blue Fire? Like, come on. Do you really think that you're intimidating by that? What kind of what kind of name is Blue Fire? What kind of name is Blue Fire? What kind of name is Blue Fire? I mean, come on, please. If you want to be scary, you better come up with a name better than that. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to get in your way. All right, with that, for those of you who are still here, thanks again for joining. I'm going to be wrapping up stream now and doing a little bit more work on this, but not too much more. So that's why I'm kind of ending and wrapping things up here. But I appreciate you guys joining. I hope to do some more of these coming up because this is fun, and look forward to more lore content coming soon. Hopefully sooner than later. Check YouTube Shorts if you want to see more. No, I've got some long form stuff coming soon. But thank you again, guys, for hopping on. Thanks. Yeah, no, it was fun having you. But with that, I am going to end things. So uh, this has been Keaton. I have been doing cool stuff. You guys have been cool. I've been cooler, maybe. Thanks for joining us in the Land of Diegoon. And until next time, keep on world building. It's fun. See ya. Where's the end stream button? Hey.